I think very often you hear a lot of people, maybe especially more Gen Z, struggle with like work being a drag, or it's just like the monotony of where, and obviously it depends on what kind of job you have.
Yeah.
Some roles and some jobs are more monotonous than others.
Yes.
Any thoughts on how you like for people particularly feeling that way, like really feeling that dread and feeling that I don't want to get up to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know there's a practical reason of money. I know there's like that larger purpose, but like practically any kind of advice for people who are in that, you know, how they can redeem that or see things differently.
Yeah. I think it's just all about your perspective and your personal circumstance as well, because I think it's only since our generation, and because thinking about our parents' generation, there's no such thing as I don't like my I don't feel like I'm achieving, like I'm not doing my dream job. They go to my parents, or like that generation or the earlier generations, they go to work because they need to provide for the family and they need to put food on the table. Yeah. And work is a means to provide for the family. So yes, like they do have their good days, bad days, but they still show up. I think there's something to learn from that. Because I think we're quite privileged now, especially here in Australia, where the government is quite, like, we have a lot of benefits, and it's quite a wealthy country, and a lot of us come from quite comfortable families. So working is a different concept. We want to pursue our dreams, and not to say that's bad, but I think it's just a different perspective. Of, like, if you have to work because you're the sole income provider to put food on the table for your family, then you're at a different perspective. Then I'm only doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this, because it's not my passion. And another thought I had is our feelings are it's very valid, and we do feel things, different things on different days, but it's temporary. So we need to sometimes focus. Yes, like sometimes I wake up and I really don't want to go to work today, but I think we just need to focus on the bigger picture on those days. Still got to get up, still commit, focus on the bigger picture of why you're there. But if you've been thinking about why you're there, you really don't know why you're there, maybe you need to be at a different place. I don't know.
Maybe, And I think that's a practical thing, because I think some people are at that crossroads where, especially if they're Gen Z or in their 20s, maybe mid-20s, they've been at their workplace for a long, like not a long time, like a few years. And I think that's the difference, because our parents' generation, baby boomers, they stay at the place the whole life. So whereas now there's this shift where people are staying at the workplace, like it's just a normal thing to change every 3 to 5 years. There's no loyalty. And I think that's just the generation that we live in, the world that we live in today. But I think what is interesting is that, people are at that crossroads of saying, do I, like, you know, let's just say they are Christians, they are faithful to say God has placed me here. But then, like, I hate this place, you know? And it's just that practical thing of like, do I move? Do I not move? You know, and it's also like, you know, practically maybe it's like, it's not enough money to support them, or like, you know, and so I think that's a challenging thing to work through.
No, that's definitely valid. But if you're in that situation, like, and you're really struggling, then maybe it may be good to seek wise counsel around you, and really pray about it to see if it's the right thing to do to move.
Yeah.